Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Today, we'll have a special guest, Mr. Daniel Moore. He'll be on talking high school girls flag football, how it's looking to expand in the state of Illinois. Hey, who knows? Could be the future. Another women's sports, maybe as big as the WNBA one day. Who knows? We're also going to talk some crosstown rivalry. Sox beat the Cubs 2-1. We talk about that. I'm pretty sure Crook will have something to say on that particular topic. And of course, we'll talk some Bears as the football schedule has came out. We're going to get some way too early predictions as far as the schedule, see what people think the Bears are going to do. And also, we're going to reference a few things that a couple local media, national media guys has said about the Bears schedule and some of their early predictions as well. That and more coming on the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Hey, Crook, hit it!
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both when they are on the court are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Hey, good evening. As my man Rick Party say, we really don't know shit. Welcome to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where we think we know everything, but we really don't know shit. Hey, like I said, we're going to be talking some Cubs and Sox. We're going to be talking some Bears, and we're going to have a special guest, Mr. Daniel Moore. He's going to come in and give us a rundown and tell us about girls high school flag football, which is becoming which is becoming a thing now, you know what I'm saying, nationwide. Actually, my baby girl, she plays flag football in grade school for the girls. So, hey, I'm looking forward to see how far this sport will really go. Like, can it be like the WNBA? Will it make it that big? You know, they already got like some type of national thing going on. A friend of mine, she's one of the coaches out there. So, yeah, I can't wait to see how it takes off in the future. First of all, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to Rickea Jackson of the Chicago Sky. It was reported today that Rickea tore her ACL. So prayers up to her and a speedy recovery for her. Man, it just seemed like the Sky, I don't know what it is. They can't buy it. They can't buy no type of luck. I mean, they started out 3-1, which has probably been their best start in quite some time. And now their best offensive player, which may be their best player, period, is now gone for the season with an ACL tear, which is very unfortunate.
Damn.
Hey, it happens. Like I said, thoughts and prayers out to her. We had the crosstown rivalry. My Sox beat the Cubs 2-1. Yeah, that's right, Cup. You can feel that. I know you didn't like that, but hey, most Cub fans they're a little entitled. They think they're supposed to do something every year. They don't do nothing but disappoint their fans. Just sort of like the Dallas Cowboys of the MLB. Get you all the way up here and they end up breaking your heart. Breaking your heart. They do it all the time. Hey, congratulations to my Sox. But you know what? I don't really have much to talk about. Like I said, we're going to talk about some early, way too early. The schedule came out, predictions for the Chicago Bears. And the Bulls are they're having their hiring search right now for the next coach for the Chicago Bulls. You can add another name on there now because just like within the last 7-10 minutes, the Dallas Mavericks have decided to part ways with their head coach, Jason Kidd, the Hall of Fame player, one of the all-time best point guards in the NBA, has, as they say, mutually decided to part ways. So he is no longer the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. He will be a coach available for a team that may want him. Will it be the Bulls? I don't know. They ain't too smart. So they may just go past him and hire some dude that we have never heard of. They probably claimed that he was coaching or doing a good job, like they claim AK was doing his thing over there in Denver, get him running like shit. So since nobody on the Dream Team is here yet, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our special guest. Like I said, once again, this young man, he is a head coach for a Chicago Public League high school girls flag football team. Without further ado, I'm bring in my man, Daniel Moore.
Yo, what's the word? What's the word?
Hey, son.
Man, it's all love, man. How you?
Man, I'm doing good on this nice, good weather evening. I don't know how long it's going to last because I just saw that, the temperature's supposed to cool off, the next couple of days. You know how Chicago is. She bipolar. We be 80 today, 50 tomorrow.
Yeah, man. One day you got 80, man. The next day you got 50.
Yes, sir. So go ahead, man. Let's jump right into it, man. Tell me all about the girls flag football and where you think this possibly can go in the next couple of years.
Yeah, man. I think girls flag football right now, man, is booming, obviously. And the crazy thing is, it's still in the infant stages, right? You have certain regions, the West Coast, down south, out east, they've kind of had flag football for some years now, almost like 10 years. Whereas here in Illinois, right, when it comes to girls flag football on the high school level, we really just got it 4 years ago, and it just became sanctioned 2 years ago. So like it's still growing here in Chicago, in Illinois, period, right? And I think over the next, couple of years in Illinois, provided, Illinois gets more resources, gets, coaches get exposed to the game more, the girls get exposed to learning the game more. I think Illinois will be right up there with one of the top states, if not, honestly, spearheading the Midwest and having, spearheading the Midwest and having one of the top tier regions of girls flag football for real.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because like by us, like I don't know if you still play out there. I know I don't play no more.
Yeah, I still get down.
Oh yeah, man, I've been retired. It seems like 10 years now, but you know how it is.
I play Sunday.
Yeah, got the A2 co-ed flag football league, and I know that we have gone and sent girls down there for nationals and things of that nature, and they've gone and won a couple, right?
Yeah, even now, right? Even now, before I got here, I was out at Mandrake. The women's league is going on right now. So currently as we speak right now, you know what I mean? So so it's definitely still a thing.
Okay. So tell me, I want to know because like I was stating earlier, my daughter, she's in 7th grade, and this is the first year that they actually had a girls flag football league. And I want to know, like, is the elementary side different from the high school side? Because I don't know if they're playing with lines on the high school side and, you got your quarterback and then you got your receivers, or it's just 7-on-7 or how it is. Because I know, like, with their league, there's certain things that I know, like we have in co-ed that we can do that they can't do. Like they can't pitch the ball back, you know what I'm saying, or do a double reverse or anything like that. Of course, they got to stand still, you know what I'm saying, that they consider as blocking and things of that nature. They can't hand the ball off. They can only hand the ball off on 4th down.
Yeah.
So, like, what's some of the rules that they have for the high school?
It's vastly different. Like, you know, I would be the first to say that, you know, the elementary level doesn't really prepare the girls for the high school level because the games are just vastly different. But I understand because it's a situation where I think at the elementary level, they just want to introduce the girls to the game, right? But, you know, for one would be, you know, as you said, there is no rusher in elementary, right? The quarterback has 5 seconds to throw the ball. And then they only run on 4th down, right? So that's one. Field size, field length, right? They only play half a field as well. When you get to the high school level, right? You know, it's and then the format too is 5-on-5 in elementary.
Okay.
When you get to the high school level, it's the level that it's the format that they play in college. So it's 7 on 7. It's a screener. It's a screener, maybe multiple screeners. It's a rusher, maybe multiple rushers, right? The quarterback is live every play. Obviously, the addition of the screeners make the game a lot more physical. The game itself is probably a little bit more physical. I mean, it's flag football in general. It's football, but I mean, it's still football in the root of it. You know how I can get. So those are like really the main rule changes, and obviously the length of the field. In high school, we play the entire length. We play 100 yards.
Okay.
You know, so like we play 100 yards. So like those are the key differences in between elementary and the high school level of girls flag football.
Oh, okay, cool. I see our boy Crook said, what are some of the biggest challenges you guys have to deal with girls flag football?
Buy-in. I think by it being so young, right? By it being so young, I think the biggest challenge is always going to be buy-in. And I speak to coaches about this all the time who ask me, like, how did I build our program from the ground up, right? The biggest thing is getting young ladies who want to learn a different sport, right? Now, because they're starting to play in elementary, like your daughter, right? They're starting to get exposed to the game at a younger age. So they're coming into high school already knowing what flag football is, right? But when I started as the head coach, right, you had girls, even this graduating class that I have this year, right, that's all going on to play college ball. These girls had never played flag football before, right? So they were actually transitioning over from basketball, track and field, cross country, volleyball. They were kind of transitioning over from these different sports, if they even play a sport at all, right? So when you got girls coming into like a newly formed sport, the biggest thing is the buy-in from the girl, like from the athlete, to understand that it's something they can do and it's something they can learn, and that it's traditionally football is still something that they can do and they can learn. And I think the biggest thing is like when you that, and then in high school, obviously if I'm being real, it's the buy-in from your athletic department too. Like, it's a girl sport, right? It's a female sport, for lack of a better word, right? And I don't want to get into that bag, right? But we already know, like in a lot of areas, women's sports, girls sports isn't treated with the fidelity that the boys sports are, right? Exactly. They don't have the buy-in, they don't have the support, they don't have the resources, right? So those are some of the common pitfalls and challenges that I see, that I've noticed, definitely when it comes to girls flag football.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it's just a buy-in. I know, like I said, when my daughter with the elementary, I think they had like 7 schools that actually had girls flag football, which I was surprised that they had 7 girl teams, that actually played us sort of all around each other. And like you said, it's the buy-in. It's in its infancy phase right now. So I get exactly what it is that you're saying. Now, when it comes down to the young ladies, are there now? I know you said that it's picking up in college, right?
Yeah, it's picking up everywhere.
Yeah. So are they now allocating it where you can possibly get a scholarship?
Oh yeah. Like my graduating class this year, I have 8 seniors, right? 8 seniors, 5 of them are going on to play collegiate ball. 3 all-state players, 2 all-city, all-conference players as well. All of them are going to play college ball on scholarships.
Mhm.
So like so I have my quarterback right now, Naira Neal, who's first team All State quarterback this year. She has a couple of D1 offers. So
Okay.
like so yeah, it's definitely at that spot. It's definitely at that point now, where they're getting scholarships, having the ability to go to school for free. Right.
Oh,
And I think that's a beautiful thing, because I know when I came up coaching in the park districts, I started coaching girls flag football in 2012. In the park districts, it wasn't even a next level. Like, it was just the park district. It just what it was. It wasn't even a high school, right? So now you fast forward it, and now you have girls out here, and now and having the ability to win city championships, state championships, right? Be all state, be all city, be all conference, just like it is with the other sports, right? I think that's been the beautiful thing to see. So now you're at a situation now where you have girls like getting full rides. You have girls getting scholarships. You have girls getting paid to go, right? Even NIL possibilities, right? So I think that's the beautiful thing to see. And as you see the game continuously grow and get bigger, right, you're going to see even more than that.
right. Yeah, that's big time. Cause see, that's one of the things I wanted to ask you. Like, as far as when it comes down to like scholarships, are they really actually, allocating scholarships to these young ladies for sitting up there playing? Because, and I know like sometimes it could be like, how it is, like we said, making sure that they have the funds for this particular sport. So they may not give them a full ride, they may give them a partial ride, but you said they're offering now full ride scholarships to these young ladies to play flag football, which is a great thing. It's getting more kids, more women involved as far as going to college as well, because this could be a outlet for them to go to college where they probably couldn't afford to go to college, particularly Black people.
And as it gets bigger, like, and I think that's the beautiful thing about where I'm at, right, at King College Prep, right? When I got to King, when I got to King, I think the biggest thing for me has always been able to put the girls in a situation that look like me. You know what I mean? Look like me, to get them in a situation to where we just work hard. They work hard. They learn the life skills, and they get coached up. They get coached up on and off the field. They'll be put in a situation by the time they leave me, by the time they graduate from King College Prep, they can have the ability to play this game at the next level. My goal since I became the head coach at King is the mission statement for me has always been, I want every single girl that walks through King College Prep to at least get one collegiate offer to play girls flag football. That has always been my goal. They don't have to accept it, but I want every single girl that comes through my program to have an opportunity to play this game at the next level and to get a scholarship. And I've done that with the last two senior classes I've had. My first two senior classes. Last year I had 3 seniors. They all went on to play collegiate ball. They all got scholarships. This year I have 8 seniors. They all got collegiate. They all got scholarships. 3 of them are going to play basketball. The other 5 are going to play flag football.
Okay.
So that's always been my mission statement. Every single senior class, for them to have the opportunity to get the exposure, to get the knowledge, and to to have the ability to play the game at the next level, just because colleges see how hard they work, they see that they deserve it, and to be able to say that we're doing that at King has been something that I really pride myself on doing. Because again, these are girls who, without flag football, they wouldn't have the opportunity to go to college for little to no money, right? And I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, definitely. Without further ado, I see another one of our members are here. I'm going to bring in the mouth in the South, but he's from Chicago, Mr. Chicago.
Oh, man, JD, man. What's the word?
Fellas, what's good, man? How y'all living?
How you feeling, man?
Good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Can't complain. Glad the summertime is rolling around, man. So I can't wait to get these vacations started, brother. I was listening in to what you guys were saying, and Coach Moore, I'm definitely committing you for the great work that you're doing over there at King, man. It's a tremendous accomplishment to expose our kids of today to college, or even the idea of college, right? So putting them in the right opportunities and the right chances to compete in our global community, whether it's through sports, through academics. One door can open another door for them too. So it's a great thing to overexpose them to an abundance of sports, especially like something like flag football. So
No,
the
I
fact that you're
appreciate
able to do that, yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, I want to ask you this too. Like, if you had a vision, like, where do you see this? Well, where do you see I should say, young ladies or just women flag football? Where do you see this taking off in probably the next 5 to 10 years? Do you see this becoming something where they have their own league? Because I know they're trying to kick up something as far as when it comes down to the men's league, having a national league there. So do you see this actually happening on the women's side as well, where they, it may be cities where they just having this competition, where people play for whatever championship or whatnot in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you see this being an Olympic sport? I don't know. Is it already an Olympic sport?
2028.
Okay, 2028, it will be an Olympic sport. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so to answer your question, I think it's already at the Mecca, right? I mean, like the top tier that you can be in. I mean, Olympic play is the highest level of play you can have, right? So I think that it's already kind of reached that peak, right? And when I mean by peak, I don't mean that it's saying like it can't get any higher, but what I'm saying, like, for it to come in at 2028 be an Olympic sport for the women, and the men, obviously, right? Like, it's already there. Like, regardless if it gets a league of its own at some point in time or not, it's already there. And I think that's also the beautiful thing about girls and women's flag football, right? Because, like, I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago. When is the last time that you saw a sport literally just be birthed, essentially, right? Like,
it's been a while.
right? This game is literally in foul. We was playing it, right? But it wasn't to this level of, like, where we were, gonna have the opportunity to play in the Olympics or have the opportunity to, like, get a scholarship, anything of that nature, right?
It was just recreation.
We see these girls right now at the high school level. They have the ability to play 16U Olympics in 2028, the ability to play 17U Olympics in 2028, 14, 13, 12. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is something that, it's kind of already at that point. You know what I mean? If that answers your question, where it's like, hey, flag football is here, like, it's arrived. So I think that's the beautiful thing. So I think if it's a league or not, like, I think flag football is going to be here to stay. It's going to be an Olympic sport for a long time. And I think you're just going to see the space just continuously boom, because, again, this is a sport right now on this level that's in its infant stages. So it's no rules. And what I mean by it's no rules, you're seeing people in the space just do different things in the space that's helping elevate the space. So it's no telling where it's going to be 5 to 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm excited to see where exactly it's going to go. Like you said, I want to see what's going to happen when it starts really taking off in college, where they may get involved with some of these networks, broadcasting it. Like you said, we were talking about the NIL deals possibly going, and who knows? Like I said, maybe the NFL may pick it up where, we got flag football, you got Chicago, whatever, Detroit, whatever, New York, Los Angeles, whatever, where you got these teams where this is being broadcasted on TV, and giving these women a shot, because I love seeing women's sports. I was telling the guys earlier, I told the guys before on the podcast, I've gone and watched more Chicago Sky games than I have Chicago Bulls games, because the game is different from the era when I played, or I grew up, watching, like, all this outrageous scoring and and flopping and
a bunch of damn 3-point shooting.
Oh yeah, I can't get down with it. I love seeing the women that go out there and they physical, they giving it they all. They're not sitting over there doing any type of time management or whatever, load management, I should say. They're not doing anything like that. They're just sitting up there, going out there, and they're hustling, and they're trying to play their hardest, because the thing is that their league doesn't have that many teams. You got rookies that got drafted first round picks. They're not even playing on squads. They're not even making it.
And I think it's also a thing when it comes to, like, women's basketball, right? Whether that's collegiate or WNBA, right? Professional, right? it's such a pure form of basketball,
It is.
right? You know, like it's a pure form. You're seeing sets ran, right? You're seeing fundamentals displayed.
You seen
You know,
real
like
defense.
like
Yep.
yeah, you're seeing defense or whatever. So it's such a pure watch. You know,
Yeah.
opposed to like, you know, like when you watch like, you know, the NBA or even men's basketball, where men's basketball obviously is a lot more structured than NBA, right? But it's such a pure watch because like you're seeing the art form of basketball and display when you watch women's basketball. Whereas, you know, in the NBA, you know, you see what a lot of ISO, a lot of in the words of Uncle Drew, shimmy shimmy jab jab. You know what I mean? Like you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that stuff, and then the high flying, the highlights, and all of that stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, I tell girls like, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I tell girls like when I remember like I want to say my first year when I was coaching that King, I told them like, hey, like I think March Madness. I was like, man, watch March Madness. Like watch the girls, like just watch them and just like you know, like I know you're not playing the sport, right? I know you're not playing basketball. Obviously, we in two different arenas, basketball and flag football, right? But just watch, not just the passion, but just watch the art of basketball, the art of competing, the art of playing in structure, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
That's how intense it is.
I think that's a lot of art in youth sports, period. I know a lot of people say like, hey, with youth sports, even in high school sports, right now, just let them play. No, they need to learn how to play in structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's how you get better. You get better in structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and seeing how intense these games be during March Madness, like these girls out there, they playing their hardest, playing physical, and it's nonstop. You know what I mean? It's from court to court, from end to end. So you're seeing a lot of that competitiveness on a consistent basis, especially during March Madness for both boys and girls. But for girls, yeah, man, it get real intense out there, man.
Yeah. You know, and the other thing is, you know, like I've learned coaching girls. I mean, like no disrespect to the guys, man. Girls are smarter than boys, man. So you know, they smarter than boys.
Don't say that out loud, you know.
I'm just
I know,
saying,
right?
man. I had a conversation. I remember the first time. I think the biggest coaching point I've learned, coaching girls, especially in flag football, right, and football in general, right, because flag football is still football. They just got on flags. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but you know, I think the thing I learned, like, I had to really reflect on myself and ask myself, was I just dumbing things down too much? You know, like, and I'll never forget, it was a time in practice where we were kind of just going through things, like we were going through a play script that we had going on, like defensively. You know, I'm just walking through it or whatever, and the girls were literally understood what I meant by playing 2-1. And I don't want to say too much because I ain't want to get nobody my sauce, what I got going on. I got the best defense in the state. You know, but the girls knew already, like, oh, well, this makes sense. If this person do this, then I should do that. If that person do this, then I should do that. I should pass this off to this person, and I should do. And I'm like, oh, well, I need to start giving you guys more. You know what I mean? Like, and start and stop dumbing it down to where you kind of have the misconception that they don't understand the language that you're speaking because they don't play it, right? Yeah. And I think once I flipped the switch on that, we took off. You know what I mean? Because I started teaching them now, like, nah, we gonna play football.
Yeah.
You know, like we might dress it up with a different name, you know, for the buy-in, like I was talking to you earlier about, Fal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we might switch it up, give it a different name and drum up their interest, especially when you got a girl coming from a school and she don't know what the hell cover 3 is. She don't know what palms coverage is. She don't know what 2 read is. You say palm coverage to her, she thinking you talking about a tree or something. She like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? So you got to dress it up in a way to get the buy-in from her. And then as she gets older and she starts understanding, then you start sprinkling in the verbiage. So, you know what we've been doing? This is what that is called. This is what this is called.
Hold on, before you say anything, Mr. Chicago, let me bring in another member of the Dream Team. He's been back there in the back patiently waiting. He is the man that know all the stats from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. My boy, JB.
Yeah, man, my aunt, man.
What's happening, kid?
Yeah, man, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I may have had a long day today, boy. Long day. How you feeling though?
I'm all good, man. You know, I'm happy to be here. I feel good. Yeah, man, I'm all good, man.
I know you probably didn't heard it already, man, but I just from knowing you for all these years, just wanted to personally just shout you out, man. And I love what you're doing with the girls. I love what you're doing with the community, man, and your investment over there at King. Hey, man, hats off to you, brother.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Our boy, the Quickie Commiss, the super producer in the back, he wanted to know where's the best place to go see if there's a flag football program in the area.
King College Prep. Hey, man, like, I ain't trying to be funny, man. I got this tagline all the time, man. I say, man, send your daughters, your sisters, your cousins, and your niece the king. Like, like when it comes to girls flag football, man, like this is what we do, man. Like, I've been fortunate to have a group of girls that really bought into like the vision of like what we trying to do there. And just seeing how we've grown, like how the program has grown and how we've starting to get the notoriety, not just locally, but nationally, having an opportunity to play for a national championship in Ohio next month, being invited to the Classic, being ranked a top 30 team in the country. You know what I mean? Like, and this is from a school that, that is on 43rd in Drexel. We ain't got no field. We ain't got no turf field. You know what I'm saying? Like practice on grass. We've literally built that program from the ground up. You know what I mean? Like, and being able to, being able for those girls to finally get the notoriety for that. Like, we hold that dear. Like, we hold that dear. I know people around the city and state, they go like, hey man, King, they look at us like because of who we are and what we've accomplished, like, yo, they favorite. We hold the underdog status serious because it's like the other part of it, we got a school of 800 kids. Like, like we competing against the schools that got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 kids, right? Bigger pool of students to pull from, crazy alumni, crazy alumni because they've been winning in other sports forever. You know what I mean? So like we hold that underdog status like dearly. So to answer your question, man, like you want to see something, you come to King.
You want to see something, you come to King. So go ahead, Chicago.
Yeah, I'm interested in knowing the exposure that you guys like to flag football in general. What has been the exposure to arena football? Because I know that there's a girls or women's arena football league that's throughout like select cities. Have you been able to like expose them to that and let them see and kind of get some sort of insight on what it's like to play arena football in the women's league?
Not necessarily. If anything, I try to connect dots because JB, Foul, we know a lot of ladies that play football, whether it's tackle or flag, right? And then that's played national flag football. So if anything, I try to use that as a resource to connect the girls to those women, because I think it's important that they it's important that they see women do the things that they want to do, right? So that's the biggest thing for me, right? On the aspect of like the game, those games are like, we don't have the means to go to those games at all. You know what I mean? Like for real. But I think the fact that they have the ability that honestly, I have the ability to reach those type of players and those type of girls, women, to be able to come back and even speak to the girls or even come see them play, that goes further than anything for me. So to answer your question, I kind of use that as that liaison between the game and exposing my girls to that side of the ball, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Go ahead, JB.
Yeah, I got a. Where do you all practice right now?
We practice behind our school in the grass. That grass area that's right there that's right there on 43rd. Like, that's where you practice at. It's a grass area that if you going towards the lake, if you're going towards east, you coming down 42nd. It's right there. Like we practice on that grass area.
What days? Because I want to, if I can, I want to do something for you, man. I have a field right in front of my office at my high school, and at least leading up to the championship, man, I'd like to offer some time for you to get on that field, man.
Definitely, I definitely appreciate that. We practice every day. Right now we are technically non-contact period, but we getting ready for a national championship. I ain't got time. We getting ready for a national championship. I ain't got time for no non-contact period. Y'all, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
Damn.
3:30 to 5:30. 3:30 to 5:30. Obviously, when we get into the summertime, we practice early morning. So one year we practiced 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. and the girls came like all 40 of them.
Okay.
This year we going 7 to 9 in the summertime. So yeah.
Okay.
Get at me, and I believe I'll have some time for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
We love everything that you're doing as far as when it comes down to girls, flag football, you know what I'm saying? Seems like one of the pioneers, especially in this city, as far as starting it off, and wish you nothing but the best. Hope your team brings it home for the city of Chicago, because, hey, this is the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, baby. We down for everything at Chicago.
Man, that's
the
plan is to go down to Ohio, put on and bring something back. That's the plan, man.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you want to stay on with us. We gonna talk a little crosstown rivalry real quick, and then we're gonna jump into some bets. I don't know if you got something to do. If you want to stay on,
I got my little homie just got done with his homework, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure.
Dude, man. Listen, we understand.
Man. Yeah.
The other part of before I go, man, I heard you call, man. I'm a Cubs fan, and I heard you say you like the Cowboys. I feel so disrespected, and it took a lot of me to even stay on the live, because I almost just hit the red button. It was like, I'm out of here, man. You can't diss the Cubs when I'm backstage, man.
Listen, man, listen. I live in the city no more. I'm Chicago everything, but I'm a diehard White Sox fan. I support the Cubs only when they ain't playing the White Sox. So when they bring the White Sox, it's like hell with the Cubs, man.
I support the Sox, man, but when you can't call, you can't say we're the Cowboys in the MLB, man.
That's
Crazy.
That's a low blow.
I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that at all.
That's a low blow. I wouldn't go that far, man. I wouldn't hit you that low. No.
I just call it how I see it, man. I can't help it, man. And it's not really it's really the fans, man. It's like, they just, to me, Cubs fans feel like they're entitled.
Of course they do. They won the World Series more recently than the White Sox did, so obviously they've had some consistency, with playoffs.
Parents didn't see a World Series. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we got the same amount of World Series titles, though. We both got what, 4?
Great,
both got 4.
Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate y'all having me on. I'm a watch. I'm actually about to put y'all on the screen. So you know what I mean. So like, I definitely appreciate y'all having me.
If you got some time, just chime in, man. Just chime in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Always.
Yes, sir. Love
you.
Hey, come back.
Gotta have you back on again too.
Yes, sir. Let me know. Yes, especially when bear season come around, man.
You already know. Yes, sir.
I know what it is.
All right now.
All right, y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our boy Daniel Moore over there at King College Prep. One of the pioneers here in the city of Chicago, as far as when it comes down to a sport that is taking off. It seems damn so nationwide. Hopefully, it's going to be worldwide too, because
it's taking off pretty quickly, man.
In the Olympics.
Yeah. So female flag football is taking off around the world, and he's going down there to Ohio to represent the city of Chicago as far as with nationals. So we want to shout out to him, show him some love. I wish I can go, but damn, I'll probably have to talk to him to see when that is. But he's definitely doing it big. He's a friend of me and JB. We've been knowing him for quite some time. Playing the flag football, co-ed flag football league with us. So the brother definitely knows what it is that he is doing. So
good guy too. Just a good guy
too. That's what's up, man. Yeah. I meant to ask him where he's from. Like what school did he go to? So
So we damn sure gonna tip our hat off to him. And now we're gonna go into a little baseball. I know that we got some Cub lovers, some lovable losers. One of them happens to be the super producer in the back.
Yeah. I crook. I crooked.
What are we talking about now? We got to talk about that stupid ass series.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be stupid if y'all end up winning this series.
Well, of course, that's different. Shit.
Crook, listen, what did you say in the chat? This town ain't big enough for the two of us, so you're gonna have to take a back seat, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, yeah, no. I let you guys have your moment. That last game, if nothing else, was like a good old fashioned shootout, and
it was, yeah.
Like, I can't lie. I mean, I prefer it when both teams are competitive and like it shows the pride of Chicago that like we ain't no easy win. Like it was kind of a perfect storm because the first game we clobbered the shit out of you guys. The second game you guys clobbered the shit out of us, hitting home run after home run. And then that third game was just like I said, just a back and forth. We get the early lead, you guys come back and tie it. You guys get the lead late in the game. We come back and tie it. And then in overtime, we get the lead. I mean, it was just it couldn't have ended it could have ended better, but for the home team, it couldn't have ended any better. That walk-off was like a classic, just chef's kiss, like to end that series. I mean, I think, and the next time when you guys go to Wrigley, if we have the same kind of dynamic and the Cubs end the series like that, it would still just be like, I know you guys won't appreciate it as much as I do, but for Chicago, like that would just still be a good story. People would be talking about Chicago.
Yeah.
So.
I would love to have a red line classic.
Yeah, I would love for the game to be a night game at Wrigleyville. That'll be a beautiful game.
There we go.
Remember years ago, the Mets and the Yankees played, and they had a crosstown World Series, I believe.
Yeah,
I would love to have a Chicago White Sox.
It's happening within the next 3 to 5 years. You can book it. You heard it first from me. The Cubs will be playing the White Sox in the World Series. I'm telling y'all that right now.
Talking about the L line series?
I was going to say the red line series.
The red line. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Like that would be a blast, man. That would be a blast. I couldn't even imagine, especially if it goes to a game 7. Have that go to a game 7 too.
Man.
Milk the shit out of that.
I'm gonna be real with you. When that happens anytime soon, can't no other fan base say a damn thing about the damn games. You ain't from Chicago. You don't get a damn say in what the hell is going on or not going on in our damn series. Bottom line.
Here's the only thing that would be like somewhat the bad side or insufferable is whatever team won that World Series, those fans would be super obnoxious to the other one. You guys may find a new producer because of how obnoxious I would be to you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, and like I can see that where you're like, yo, Crick, like easy. No, not even easy. We're gonna have like somebody else produce the show. T-Nick's coming back. Like, you're good.
Wow.
Like, you take the year off.
Well, listen to me. The feeling is very mutual on this side, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now because the bragging rights that we will have over y'all if we won the World Series, you won't hit the last of that shit for me. Every damn show I'm coming out. Even during Bear season, I'm coming on the damn show with White Sox gear on at some form of time. I might have a damn World Series title hat on or something. You just never know. You're gonna have to just wait and just brace yourself for what's to come. It's gonna happen.
Right. I mean, can't wait for it to happen. But as of this season, you guys are definitely your team. I know the last few seasons is definitely been a struggle for the Stank Sox. I mean, White Sox. So, but you guys are definitely. I mean, you guys have made it now. You guys are the big leaguers now. You made it to the big time. So good for you.
I'm right. We got a slugger. We got a Japanese slugger on the damn team, kicking ass and taking names.
That guy's got a hell of a samurai sword. He's got a hell of a samurai sword. Well, he needs to get PED tested ASAP. That's all I'm saying.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
The thing is,
you better test Toddy ass in LA too. Then, if that's the damn case,
I'm cool with that. Go ahead, pal.
You're gonna say that we made it to the big leagues. I find that very amusing.
Very
amusing. I mean, the thing is this: you guys actually, your ownership, which is sad, because I don't think your ownership is too much better than ours, but it is better, has actually invested in your team. Our owner hasn't. You know, we have never in the history of the Chicago White Sox had $100 million player.
No, we have not.
Yeah.
We came close. We came close a couple of times, but it wasn't.
Vinatieri is the highest paid Chicago White Sox ever.
Who?
Andre Vinatieri.
Benintendi. Yeah, and that's now.
Yeah, that's now.
That's right now.
Paid White Sox player ever, and he wouldn't even. If you had all-time White Sox, he probably wouldn't even make the bench. Right. I ain't gonna say he probably wouldn't. He would not make.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
He's definitely not a starting lineup guy.
No. Now I'm thinking about the lineups from recent years, from past years. Yeah, he probably would.
He'll fuck around and make double A or some shit.
Don't go that low. I ain't go.
Here's what I want to point out about that though, because Fal, you hit it on the head. The guy that we have, is he going to be the first $100 million man? Because right now he's second or third in major leagues with 17 home runs.
He's second.
But I mean, like, we haven't had a guy like him since Frank Thomas, Paul Konerko, that's, you know, projected 40, 50, 60 home runs.
We had Jose Abreu. I know sometimes we forget about Jose.
I don't forget about him, but he was never projected to be a 50 home run guy. He was never that guy.
There hasn't really been too many sluggers.
Projected to. We ain't had that many sluggers. I mean, Paul Konerko was like a 35, 40,
Thomas,
40 home. Paul Konerko, Matthew Ordonez.
Adam Dunn was.
Albert Bell was pretty damn good too. Now,
well, the thing is, Albert Bell has hit the most home runs in a single season by any White Sox, and he didn't hit 50. I think he hit like 48 or 49. So
him and Frank hit 40 a couple times. Yeah.
Frank hit 40 like several times, and then Matthew Ordonez was about 35, about 38.
So remember, we got Albert after an injury. I want to say from Cleveland. Old. We got Griffey. Old. We got Bojack. Old.
We got Manny Ramirez. Old too.
Jim Tomei was old too.
Jim Tomei was coming out of Cleveland.
Tomei was old, but he was still clutch though. Like he was still.
Adam Dunn wasn't old. Adam Dunn was just a home run or strikeout. That's all it was.
I mean, even
when he had no consistency, man. There was no consistency.
Even when you look at Albert Bell, he was probably like right there at the edge of his prime. You know, he still hit you. He still gave you 48 home runs. The only messed up part about it was that Frank Thomas, I believe, was hurt that season. So he didn't get a chance. We didn't get a chance to get in that 1-2 punch of Frank Thomas and Albert Bell.
Listen, but remember when we had Magno and Paul Konerko. Like they would tag team in that shit for a number of years, man.
They were, but you forgot about Jermaine Dot because Jermaine Dot
was pretty good too.
He had a 40 home run season too. I remember Jermaine Dot, like right after the World Series, because remember he got paid. Left. Frank Thomas ended up going to Oakland.
Yeah, I think it was Toronto or one of the two.
Yeah, I think it was Toronto or Oakland.
So, real quick, with this team, with your Sox, with you guys coming on the rise here, like, what do you see from them this season? Are they going to flirt with the playoffs? Are they still going to miss the playoffs by at least, 8 games? Like what are your expectations now that you're seeing this team kind of come along, assuming they can stay relatively healthy? Because I think that's kind of been one of the biggest issues with the Cubs is their bullpen, their arms really kind of beat the shit now, and it's kind of starting to show. And then their bats are kind of dying down. They were hot there for a minute, but with the Sox there, what are you guys expecting from them comes the end of the season?
Hey, I look at the division. Like all we got to do is catch the Guardians and stay away from the Twins. Like
the Twins have always been our damn Achilles heel, but for many damn years on end, right? So if I can see a tiptoeing the wild card spot possibly. I'm not going to put the expectation of making the playoffs, but in our division, I think we can push for.
No, if we win the division, we're in.
Well, for sure.
I'm saying I'm not going to even put that expectation this first year of winning the damn division. I think that's too soon to say that now. But if we carry some momentum going into October, where we got a good enough cushion. And it comes down between us and the damn Guardians. I would definitely bet on the damn White Sox to win the division. Then if we're that close,
we keep going on these 7 and 8 game winning streaks, it's going to be possible.
Listen, it adds up real fast, man.
Win
And
series.
you know
That's all you got to do. Win series.
Yeah, and if we have a solid ass winning record by the All-Star break, man, shit. Yeah, then I can see us doing that.
I'm gonna hold judgment right now because it's still early in the season. I know that July you have the All-Star game, which a lot of people consider as the midpoint of the season.
Yep.
Also, the White Sox have not really played that many division games, so that's what I'm waiting to see when they start playing these division games.
We got all that travel shit out the way. That helps.
Yeah. Get it out early so that way you can focus on being local.
See, the key to winning and making it to the playoffs is winning a lot of your division games, and they haven't really played. Cleveland like that. They played Kansas City a couple times. They ain't really played.
So I ain't worried about Kansas City. Kansas City's tough.
So I'm still waiting to see once they get into the thick of playing in their division, and also the American League right now, outside of probably the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays, is really, it's wide open. Everybody is beating on everybody. We playing the Mariners now, but early on in the season we had played the Mariners, and I think we beat them 2 out of 3 times or 3 out of 4, something like that. So, and they supposed to be one of the better teams this year. So I'm just going to wait and see. Talk to me in probably about late July, and I can give you a definite answer then. But until then, I'm just enjoy watching the White Sox win.
Yeah.
You know what the White Sox remind me of a little bit? The damn Major League squad. When they got that damn owner. Now, they got a cardboard box of Jerry Reisendorf in a fucking suit, and they peeling that motherfucker off where you getting all the way damn near naked to his ass.
I don't want to see that.
They need to do the reverse.
We ain't got to see all that, man.
The reverse needs to happen. For every win they get to cover a piece up.
Yeah, you get to cover his ass.
Here's what I want to point out to you all, though. The last time we had a pretty solid start, we kind of faded towards the back end. But even in the 2005 season, we came up short of winning 100 games. We won 99. But if I remember correctly, we were front runners.
We were.
And then we all know hitting that ball and scoring in Chicago in April and May normally don't happen because it's still cold.
It's still cold, man. That's tough to do.
Right, we're on an uptick because now we are able to score. So when the heat actually hits and those bats, are still awake and alive, I think that bodes well for us going into July, Foul, because now there's not enough tape on Murakami. He just seems to hit any old thing. Like you spoke about Benintendi, like it's a team of just consistency. There's no real star. Although you can call Murakami a star. I mean, he's batting 283, I believe, 283, 285. And I think he's only got 30, 31, 32, 30. No, because he didn't get the RBI. He's only got 31 RBIs, which is not a lot of RBIs for, the league.
Look at how much time they played. 31 RBIs is still pretty damn good for the amount of
years. I agree. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when it gets warmed up and he's got more people on base.
Yeah. Oh, listen, we're going to see a couple Grand Slams this year. I'm almost willing to bet that shit.
The thing about it is that right now, the Sox, if there was an all-star game tomorrow, you'll possibly have 3 White Sox in it. You'll have Davis Martin.
At least three.
You'll have Murakami, Mooney, Mo Mooney, whatever his name is. You'll have
Money Murakami.
Yeah. Man, goddamn commentators be coming up with giving them, man.
I'll be butchering the shit out that damn name. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it
Murakami. It's Murakami.
We have Eminem, and we also probably have Colson Montgomery, who's a guy that came up last year, and at the end of the season, he was about as hot as any hitter in baseball. And right now, the Sox are number 2, only behind the New York Yankees when it comes down to home runs. And that 1-2-3 punch of him, Montgomery, and Vargas is right now tearing the league a new ass, and I love it.
And listen, think about how this is a young nucleus that they have. So this is only going to now if management, knock on wood, be your fingers crossed, don't F this up, then we can keep this nucleus together for years and years on end, and then add to our bullpen, because I think right now, our pitching is playing better, but I still have concerns about this bullpen, more specifically down the stretch. So we're going to need some improvement when it comes to our pitching later in the season, because when we start playing those division games, like playing against Minnesota, shit gonna get real, man. And Minnesota always tough. I hate
But I think
playing
that
them.
also comes with the weather because they were pitching cold, you know, and getting that West Coast trip out the way. Now they're going over and their bodies are warm. They're playing against the West Coast team. They're getting that out the way. So then by the time we get settled in here, it's warm again. So we're not having all those cold Aprils and cold Mays to where we're just like, oh man, we're the bad news Bears again. I just see, for me, I like the way this team is trained. Now, granted, we only one game over 500, right? It's not like we there yet, but we in striking distance, and that's all you can ask for, is to be in striking distance at the end of every month.
One game at a time, man. We don't have to sit up here and overcast and look over teams and try to think, oh, we're gonna be here by this time. Like, no, give them time to adjust. It's gonna be some games that we could have probably won, that we should have won, but then at least we stay competitive, right? But as long as we're a couple of games over 500 and maintain that consistency,
there we go.
I can see this team actually being that young team that people gonna have to look out for, especially in this first year. Again, keep in mind, just like our Bears last year, this is their first year playing like this. Last year didn't look nothing like this year, even at this point in time during the damn season. I think at this point, we had maybe like 3 17-game losing streaks or some shit. I was like, what the hell is this?
I would say by the end of May, we were already out of contention.
Right. That's
like,
why this year. That's why this year for you guys is definitely a big surprise. Even if you guys were like a few games under 500, it would still be like, oh, okay, cool. They're making some improvement and stuff, but still we got some things to figure out compared to now, like being above 500, showing that you guys are scrappy, keeping up with teams that should be better than you guys in theory and stuff. Like,
but Kirk, you all are in the same boat because you all are stock and toe with the Dodgers. Like, you all have the Cubs and the Dodgers have who would have ever thought that we would be sitting up here in June, going into June, saying the Dodgers and the Cubs got the same record? I didn't.
That is crazy. Especially given the amount of damn money they invested in that damn roster in LA. I was
just about to say the expectations were somewhat there. Like maybe not to have the best record, but they did still have somewhat of an expectation to at least be leading the division and whatnot. Yeah. So, and now that's kind of slipped away with Milwaukee over here, facing them. Milwaukee's our version of your guys' version of the Twins.
Minnesota, it is. I hate when the Cubs lose to them damn Brewers. Got shit from damn Milwaukee.
I think the biggest key for you guys and the biggest thing to look out for with Manicotti or Murakami, is does he still have this hot back by after the second half of the season there, after the All-Star break, when pitchers start to kind of figure him out? Suppose, in theory, pitchers kind of see you a bit more, get more adjusted to kind of what you like to hit, what you don't like to hit and stuff. So if he could still hit the same way towards the second half of the season, then you guys will really be cooking with some fire for sure.
Listen, I don't know all of this is true, but I think I saw a picture with Murakami and my boy Ichiro Suzuki. Have they worked together? Have they been working together?
I haven't seen that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this is an AI picture or not, but I mean,
but I will say this. When we have our division games and the other bats wake up, you cannot pitch around him.
For sure.
So that's going to help us.
Yeah. And then you got to also remember, and there's going to be my final thought before we go into talking some Bears and our way too early predictions. The White Sox also have the number 1 pick in the MLB draft this year. So, which is a good thing. They got a guy in Brady Montgomery, another Montgomery that they can potentially bring up as well. Right now, they're doing it with no-name guys. You know what I'm saying?
I like it like that, though.
Minor league guys. Shout out to Will Venables, the Chicago White Sox manager, who's doing a hell of a job. I think in his first season. This is first or second season. I think it's his. This might be a second.
No, this is second, right? Because Renteria was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, then they had LaRusso and shit. I don't know who the fuck they had last year. I forgot.
LaRusso was asleep. LaRusso was on TV, knocked out.
LaRusso was Jimmy Dugan from A League of Their Own.
Just smile and wave, you know.
Yeah, smile and wave, man. You know, when do I get paid?
Hey,
For real.
Lou Pinella.
Yeah.
What he said on this, especially I love that move that you did in the fourth inning where you scratch your ball for a minute. I didn't know if you were dead or drunk.
Right. That was the signal to steal. You missed it. But
okay,
so let's get into the season.
Yeah, let's get into some Chicago Bears talk. First thing up, last Thursday, the schedule was revealed. First of all, I want to ask you guys, are there any Chicago Bears games that you've seen on the schedule that you are willing to go to?
2.
3 of them. I will be.
I wouldn't even say that you're willing to go to, that you are going to.
I am going to week 1. Charlie's only 3 hours away from me, so I'll be driving down there that weekend to kick it with the Chicago Bears of Atlanta's fan base. We're gonna go. There's a Harold's Chicken in Charlotte, North Carolina, that I did not know about. So we're gonna be stationed there that Saturday night before the game. We're gonna take over the damn place and run everybody out that damn place who ain't a damn Bears fan. So that's gonna be epic, like always. They're gonna have me on the microphone, acting at a damn fool like I usually do. I will be. Obviously, I'm down here in there, man.
T-Nick talking about none shit. All right, stay your ass at home.
Stay your ass at home there and watch it work.
Partying it up. I might go to Miami and party it up.
We gonna kick it down here, pal. Y'all bring your asses down here, man. Listen, we're gonna have a ball.
Hey, every time I go, especially when it's a Bears game.
Every time, man. And then obviously, my in-laws actually live in Miami and they get discount tickets to the Dolphins game. Going to that game too. Soon as we go around there, I'm gonna be in MIA at that game, man, acting the damn fool there because it's gonna still be warm down there. So
you're probably gonna be MIA after the game as well.
He said no home games. He mean.
Well, it's a home game for them. It's gonna be a home game for us. We're gonna take over the damn stadium. I've never been to the Miami Dolphins Stadium before, but I've seen the outside of it, and it looked pretty damn dope. So I can't wait to be there for that. I might just come home. I might just say to hell with Christmas. I might just come home for that damn Bears Packers game. I want to see them bastards get their ass sent back down I-94 on Christmas. Sad as shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see that shit.
Okay, so Crook, I'm gonna start off with you. So right now we're looking at the schedule. So what are your predictions? Should we go game by game?
Let's take it 4 games at a time.
Okay, so all right, so we're gonna go 4 games at a time. So the first 4 games that you got up is Carolina, Minnesota. Well, we at Carolina, at home against Minnesota and Philadelphia, and at home as well against New York. So we got 3 home games and 1 away. What do you see the Bears' record for the first 4 games?
I see us at 3-1. So I think the Carolina game is a nice sweetener game there. We should be able to handle them and beat them. That should be a victory. I know it's away, but should still be able to get a victory there. I think the Minnesota game, the home opener, beat Minnesota. And then the Philadelphia game is, I think, the game where we could potentially drop there and lose that one. So Philadelphia, we beat them last year. They're going to want some payback and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we lost that one. And then the Jets, man, the Jets, I think we just fly right past them. But they could potentially be a trap game. If we're 3-0 at that point, I see the Jets game could be a trap game because of who we played week 5. So, but that's how I see first 4.
So I'm sitting up, and I don't know if you guys noticing, but why all the games in Chicago, the price is high as Giraffe Monkey right now?
Well, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Every single
but then it says as low as.
Huh?
Wild as
Yeah,
hell.
but they high, but they say as low as.
Yeah, I know, right? Ain't
So
shit.
your ass
Hey,
gonna be
look.
sitting at the very top where you need binoculars to see down in the goddamn end zone and shit. Ain't nobody no damn seat that damn high.
Talking the damn
Ain't
Green
nothing
Bay.
low about those
as low
prices. Ain't nothing low at all.
as
Hell.
low as fucking 528. What the fuck are you talking about, low? Ain't shit low about that. Anyway, okay, go ahead, Mr. Chicago. The first 4 games, what you guys looking at? What you got your record prediction so far, and tell me why.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that Carolina game ain't gonna be as sweet as it's been in years past. That Carolina team is young, hungry. The tail end of their last year's season, they was actually playing well. So I think we're gonna win that game, but it just ain't gonna be as emphatic as it was in years past. Minnesota game, we winning that damn game, so that's for sure. First division game of the season for us, and at home, we owe them for losing the damn home opener against them last year when we had their ass up, I think 10 points or whatever, and they let these bastards score them damn points in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna happen again. I don't give a damn what Kyler Murray gonna think he gonna do. He ain't gonna beat no damn. Welcome to the division rival game against us. Oh no, not at our expense. An Eagles game, it could be tricky because obviously, have they already traded AJ Brown yet, or is that still being worked out?
Can't say nothing till June 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, I'm anticipating that I'm talking in terms of post trade. So after that trade, obviously Devontae Smith is still a damn good receiver. Saquon is an older Saquon. He ain't the Saquon that he was the year they won the Super Bowl. So I think we can possibly lose that game by like a field goal. We're not losing to no goddamn Jet. And don't even get me started. This is the same damn Jets team that's the only damn NFL team in NFL history who recorded no damn interceptions. This damn game been played over 100 years. You're going to sit up and tell me y'all couldn't get one interception? They got some key pieces they added on their team through free agency and draft, but I like this idea of Ben Johnson going up against Aaron Glenn, just like they days in Detroit. And you know damn well Ben Johnson won't that damn game because obviously him and Glenn are friends, but his defense can't match up to his offense. So that's going to be a win. I can see us going 3-1 as well.
Okay, JB.
I'm gonna answer your first question first. The games that I would like to go to, I would like to go to the Miami game. Who wouldn't? But a little close to home, Foul. I really would like to go to that Jets game. Rico's son got drafted to the Jets. Xavier Hill got drafted to the Jets, and I think from the Brother Rice connection to the basketball to family, like I would love to go to that game and just be around like one of our own. His son made it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I would love to take the L though.
Yeah, I mean, L or not, just to go and be there and support.
Oh yeah.
But I too have us 3-1. I do feel that the Carolina game coming off early could not be the blowout that a lot of people think it's going to be.
No, it's not.
The team is young, is scrappy. They have good coaching,
young talent.
They have a young aggressive defense.
They too
made the playoffs, and their quarterback has turned into something where we thought he may have been a bust. He's definitely turned into something.
They got weapons too, man.
Correct.
McMillan.
Ted McMillan is a problem.
He is a problem.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Man, think about this too. Week ones are always a toss up because it's like
it's always a toss up.
Yeah.
The Minnesota game, I do think we win, but I'm not gonna say I'm not afraid of Kyler Murray because the last time we played Kyler Murray, we lost. So it's still a win, but I'll address that later on. Philly looking for some payback. The possibility of AJ Brown being it or not, I just still feel like that is a game where we have to, and they got some new linemen. We got to come ready for a war that game.
Yeah.
And then of course, I do have us beating the Jets. So 3-1.
Yeah, I'm looking at those first 4 games. Still debating whether I want to go to Carolina. I got family in Carolina. I'm gonna see how that goes. I honestly got us 4-0 those first games. I do like,
All right.
yeah, I do like us against
I'm not mad at that.
Off
Yeah.
that shit.
Damn, Crook, you gonna win up.
Oh, my bad. So
Yo.
Carolina.
I'll say, no, they're going to get Crook.
You dismissed them. You're like 4-0. I was like, oh, well, shit. I mean,
yeah, I got us going on.
breeze right past these fools.
I think when we play Carolina, I think that's going to be a good game. Like you said, JB, I don't think it's going to be a blowout or anything like that, you know, especially nowadays with, you know, not as many preseason games that we were more accustomed to. You know, you may only get 2 games and then everybody rests their third game as it is. So that's going to be sort of a, you know, fill me out type game. See how the offense might be a little rusty. Defense might be a little rusty. Then we got against Minnesota. I got us winning that one. They come in here. I don't know if Minnesota, you know, is going to be up to par. You know, they got a lot of pieces that they moved around as well. You know, no Harrison Smith, and they lost Gennard and all those type of guys right there. Kyler Murray is probably still going to be, well, I can't say Kyler Murray because we don't know yet who their starting QB is going to be. They got their competition.
Yep. It's going to be Kyler.
I mean, well, the thing is,
we're almost certain about that. Yeah,
the thing that I always say about it is that when it really boils down to it, you got teams. We know politics is a lot when it comes down to sports. Minnesota spent a very high draft pick on J.J. McCarthy. I think even if Kyler Murray does outshine him in camp, I think they're going to give him every opportunity to start the season. You know, I mean, what do you got to lose? You got Kyler Murray that's making $1 million, and then you got JJ that you spent the first round draft pick on. Might as well give him a shot, see what he do. If he fails, then bam, you can go ahead and insert Kyler Murray. When it comes down to Philadelphia,
I think Kyler Murray is going to start, but he ain't going to make as much noise as people like to think it. Like Bart Scott said some stupid shit about, oh, he going to be the best quarterback in the division. Man, get every damn fuck out of here for saying something stupid like that. People don't deserve to be on TV saying dumb, nonsensical shit like that. You think Kyler Murray better than Caleb Williams? You're a moron.
See, you looking at it with your heart and not your mind. I know.
No, I'm looking at it for what it is.
Because let me tell you why both of you all are not looking at the forest for the trees. When Minnesota went 9-8 with sub quarterback play, you bring in a Kyler Murray to pair with a Kevin O'Connell because you feel like you can win something now. And in the process, you can have J.J. McCarthy learn, give him another year to learn. You don't bring in Kyler Murray after going 9-8 with a bad quarterback to just have him sit on the bench just in case.
Kyler Murray gonna win some games for them, but I'm saying he ain't gonna make the damn noise that people like Bart Scott and other damn idiots who are out here.
What noise does he have to make besides getting 1 to 2 more wins than what they got last year?
Well,
they're not winning the damn division, JB, and that's what the damn prediction was.
I said that makes the playoffs.
Well, I'll put it to you like this, and this is why I sit up there and say that it's not putting the forest before the trees and all that shit. It's just the simple fact is this. This will be J.J. McCarthy's 3rd year.
Really second because he was hurt his first year, but go ahead.
Yeah, but it's still his 3rd year. I mean, I know he ain't really played his
How many quarterbacks has Kevin O'Connell had since he drafted?
We have seen other quarterbacks not even get a chance. I mean, Scott Rosen is one of them, where he got traded after his first damn season.
Who is Scott Rosen?
Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen
from Arizona that got traded to Miami?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers never heard of Scott Rosen? I thought you were football fans. Come on, man.
I don't know. I got him and probably a baseball player confused. Anyway, Josh Rosen. That's a guy that didn't even. He had 1 year and then he's gone and then he was bounced around and shit. Now he's out the league. The thing Josh Rosen, whatever, Rosen, whatever the fuck his name is, shit. That's just showing how irrelevant he was. But anyway, you're still talking about a guy that's coming into his 3rd year. You spent a high draft pick on him. Kyler Murray's got 1 year. If Kyler Murray comes in and does work, you think they're not going to try to re-sign him? Yes, they are.
then that means JJ McCarthy is out the door again.
If he comes in and he does work,
or JJ McCarthy's out the
that
door.
means JJ is gone.
exactly. So that's why. And the thing is this: ownership and GMs like to see what it is they got before they sit up there, and they like to move on from it. I'm not sitting up there saying that JJ is gonna get 8 games to see what he can do, but he's damn sure gonna get that first and maybe that second and a third or fourth.
Yeah. I would tell you this much, Val.
He's gonna get an opportunity to sit up there and see if he's worth the investment that they sit up there and that they made. If he stumbles out the block, if he's not good against their first game, if he struggles against the Bears, and maybe one more game, hell, he might not even make it.
I would tell you this much, Val.
Run with it.
You can't afford to lose Justin Jefferson next year. He's not going to start.
No, he wouldn't. Listen, would you re-sign with the damn team? Hell no. When you got too many damn questions about your damn quarterback, now I'm going to tell you this much. If Kyler Murray's going to start, but if he comes out and he's looking a little sluggish and things ain't looking right, then it's going to open the opportunity up for JJ to get out there and do something.
Kyler Murray is going to start the season is if JJ McCarthy just looks complete ass in the preseason and in the off season.
Well, buckle up.
Go ahead. And think about it. Like, put all your bullshit aside, your biases and all this. Think of yourself as an owner or as a GM. You sit up there and you invested a pick into this young man. You got a backup quarterback that's good. You only paying him $1 million something damn dollars. You got this young kid that you set up there and that you drafted. That you spend money on, draft capital.
That means nothing. We've
seen
number one draft picks get bullied.
I'm going to debunk your argument right now. I'm going to debunk your argument right now by simply saying the damn Falcons set up here and gave Kirk damn family member cousins $150 million after they had already drafted Michael Penix Jr. They don't mean a damn thing. That means nothing. The damn boy wasn't ready to even start, so they already gave Kirk Cousins $150 million. To come over here and play.
But this is what I'm talking about.
That's no different.
It is different. You want to know why?
Michael Penix was the first round pick.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Because for the simple fact, yes, you gave him that money, but you paid you drafted Michael Penix to be the future. You paid him. You drafted him. To be the future. So the thing is this: if I paid Kirk Cousins that, because it wasn't like they gave Kirk Cousins 5 years or something. They only gave him probably about 2 or 3 years. So you had Michael Penix there to learn from that man. That's what he's supposed to have been doing his rookie year. That's probably what he's supposed to have been doing his second year.
But you drafted him that high to be the guy, knowing you had already paid a guy to be the guy.
No, you drafted him because the thing is this. Kirk Cousins was goddamn in his motherfucking mid-30s.
Then why you paid him $150 million for?
Some money, but you also drafted Michael Penix to be his successor. When it comes down to JJ McCarthy, you're still a guy that you sit up there and you drafted to be the future quarterback of your organization. He hasn't even played a full goddamn full season. I think he's probably going to play 10, 11 games.
Neither did Michael Penix Jr.
What it is that you got that you invested in.
Neither did Michael Penix Jr. But here we are. Right,
Neither did Michael Penix.
I guess every quarterback in the NFL, if they ain't doing good by their first 10 or 11 games, they suck, huh?
No, they don't suck. It's just they have a short leash.
No.
They have a short leash. They have a short leash. It ain't my decision foul, but they have a short leash, though.
But you know what else this tells you? In 3 years, the man had only played 10 games, so he's not only terrible on the field, he can't get on the damn field because
he can't stay on the damn field.
Hey,
the JJ train experiment, it just ain't working. It ain't working.
Still invested in him. You got to give him a full season to see what it is.
And you know what?
If he can stay on the damn field for a full season.
Bad stocks too. So it happens. Shit, it happens.
Yeah, but you don't know that yet. That's why I'm sitting up there saying you don't have enough body of work to know.
I know that's why.
I know that's your bias. I get it.
Wow, but the body got to work in order to have a body of work.
But
it's not. We're getting stuck on game 2.
Wow, your body has to work in order to have a body of work.
And you got to remember, Sal, hold on. I'll leave with this before we move on, Kirk. Kevin O'Connell has to preserve his job, too. And I ain't going to have a job if I keep strolling this motherfucker out here.
Exactly.
So once again, you guys don't hear
So
shit.
it's more than just
once
that.
again, y'all don't hear shit because I didn't sit up there and say that this man had to finish. He had to do 8 games. I sit up there and simply said when it came down to him playing that it's more than likely that he will start the season as the damn QB to see who they got. Now, I'm not saying how many games there may be. It may be 2 games, it may be 3, and then you put in Kyler. Who knows if he sucks the damn joint up?
It's the
I didn't say he was going to finish the whole season.
You signed Kyler Murray. You signed Kyler Murray because clearly there was something that was missing from y'all, from your quarterback room. So you signed him over here to bring. You brought him over here to start. He's not coming over here to be on the bench.
You know why you signed Kyler Murray? Who the fuck was their backup quarterback last year? Exactly. You don't know who the fuck they were.
What did Carson Wentz?
Yeah, exactly. So
he was one of them.
Got off track.
Carson Wentz was backup.
He was one of them.
Got off track. So I got so we had what? I think when it comes down,
I'll be right back. You guys go ahead. I'll get my stuff going, but you guys go ahead and keep.
You gotta take the dogs out.
Okay, let the dogs out. All right. So now we're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, I told y'all this shit last year. You know, when y'all was ready to jump off the fucking cliff when the goddamn the Bears was 0-2. Y'all thought the fucking season was over with. Philadelphia to me is a team. I'm not a believer in Jalen Hurts. I think he's a quarterback you can win with, not a quarterback that you can win because of. I like Saquon. If they trade AJ, they're gonna be hurting in that wide receiver position. They only got rid of players on their defense. Dean is gone. They got rid of I think another one of those Georgia Bulldog guys. He's gone as well. You still don't know.
They haven't re-signed Jalen Carter or no.
No, they haven't
re-signed yet.
No, they haven't re-signed Jalen Carter. The only person they re-signed that they gave a big contract to was
Davis.
Was Jordan.
Davis.
Jordan.
Yeah. Now, Noah Smith ain't getting signed yet either.
Philadelphia, as most people are. I told y'all last year when we played them that we would probably beat them. They coming to Chicago this year, home field advantage. I'm going to take the Bears. When it comes down to New York is trying to find themselves. Aaron Glenn, he fired his whole damn coaching staff and brought in a whole new one. That's going to take time to adjust. And honestly, I don't think that they have the personnel to compete with the Bears. So I'm going with the Bears for that one. So I got the Bears 4-0 starting off the season. All right, so now we got the next 4. You got at Green Bay, at Atlanta, New England, and Seattle. Mr. Chicago, tell me what you got.
We sweeping these bastards. That's what the hell we got. We beating them green fucks both times. You can damn book it. I'm telling you right now. The tide to turn now. This is our damn division now. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. So we're going to win at Lambeau Field. And we're going to win on Christmas too. That Atlanta game going to turn the hell up. Y'all going to see me running around that damn stadium down here acting a damn fool. We're going to win that damn game too. This New England and Seattle game worries me, especially the New England game. I'm going to tell you this much. If y'all didn't notice in that Super Bowl, Christian Gonzalez proved to me he's the best damn corner in football. He ain't give up shit in that damn Super Bowl game. On his side, the shit that was giving up on the other side, he wasn't giving up nothing. That is the best corner in football right now, without question. That Seattle team, that nucleus, that defense is still vicious. They ain't missing a whole lot except Kobe Bryant, who we got, but that defense is still there. They obviously let go Kenny Walker over to the Kansas City Chiefs, but Charbonnet, he's still pretty good. Hopefully he'll be. I'm hoping he won't be held by the time we play him. But I do think that the continuity that Sam Darnold has with Jackson Smith and Jigma, like that court, like their offense is still moving that ball down the damn field with them. But I'm more concerned about that damn defense. But yeah, New England, I do think we're going to lose that game. I can see us losing the Seattle game too. Tampa Bay, we're going to win that game. I saw that's at home. I was like, damn, if it was at Tampa, I probably would have tried to go to that game too. But
no. We're just doing 4. So no, you done with that?
My
Seattle,
bad. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's all good. It's all good.
So I'm going to say
Hey,
2-2, 2-2.
okay,
Yeah.
so what you got the Bears so far as your record? What you got them as right now?
So was that 3-1, 2-2?
Okay.
So that's
Week
5
5.
and 3.
Yeah, 5-3. 5-3
Okay.
is respectable.
All right. Go ahead, JB.
So unlike you, Mr. Chicago, I don't feel we're going to win in Green Bay on October 11th. I feel we dodged a bullet not having Tucker Craft, not having, later on in the season, obviously, but I don't trust Green Bay early and healthy.
Can I say
Atlanta, we should
what you
win.
think about their offense, JB? They don't have Romeo Dobbs. They just let go the other damn receiver, Wicks. Their 3 receivers ain't even nowhere near as top tier receivers to be
And they
concerned with.
just drafted 2 more. So
And those wasn't good enough.
again, I've seen Green Bay. I've seen Brett Favre do it with no names at first. I've seen Aaron Rodgers do it with no names at first, and they became names. I'm not putting shit past them until we exercise some past demons and have true dominance over them.
We already went past that by beating them both times, the last 2 times.
For me, because remember, it wasn't that long. They was up 21-3. If their damn coach wasn't such an idiot, they would have won that game. But I digress.
Whose
You
fault
learn
is
from
that?
your mistakes. I do feel like, although I think Bijan, who has never done me wrong in fantasy, I get him every year. I do feel we beat Atlanta. Unless Mike Vrabel is going through a divorce because of the Diana Rossini stuff, I think we lose to New England.
Oh, it's going to be because of the divorce. Oh, okay.
He going to be pissed at somebody.
That's going to be a hell of a distraction. That's for damn
Oh,
sure.
man. He clearly ain't get scrutinized by any other damn coach who did the same dumb shit, but I digress.
Or why does he have his job? But that's another story.
Exactly.
And I feel we lose to Seattle, so I got us going 1-3 that stretch.
JB, the only thing missing right now is that tape.
Oh, it's out. I heard it's out.
Oh, it's over.
And she's supposed to be.
Wait. She dropped the tape?
Right.
She's supposed to be pregnant. Y'all didn't read that?
No. She was already pregnant, wasn't she?
By who?
Well, she named the damn kid Mike, so I mean, hell.
That was the first kid. I mean,
oh, damn, she pregnant again?
We're getting off topic.
I don't want to hear about Diana Rossini and all her and Mike.
All I'm saying is, if he was of a different pigmentation, we'd be having a different damn conversation.
He would have been fired like, what's his name?
Sharon Moore.
Sharon Moore.
Or Ime Udoka.
Or Udoka. Or hell, Mel Tucker. Well, Mel Tucker was an idiot.
No, Mel Tucker's an idiot, but that's different. But that's 1-3. So I got them 4-4.
All right, go ahead, Crook. What you got?
So Green Bay, I had that one at Green Bay. I had that one as a win. I have the Atlanta game as a win as well. And then kind of like what JB was saying there, I do think by that time shit's really hitting the fan and stuff's going on with Vrabel. And if Vrabel's getting fired, major distraction, win there with New England, and then Seattle, we're losing that game with Seattle. So Seattle facing the champs.
You got us 3-1 again.
Vrabel ain't getting fired.
We're flying high. We're flying high right now.
So you're
Vrabel's not getting fired, y'all. He's not getting fired.
So you got him at 6-2?
Correct. Yeah, we're sitting good.
Okay, so me, I got at Green Bay. I think it's gonna be a close game. Green Bay may pull that one out. I'm gonna take an L on that one. At Atlanta, I still don't think Atlanta has enough as far as, first of all, I don't even know if they damn defensive end that led their team in sacks, the rookie, I don't even know if he's going to be playing or not.
Yeah.
I do like their offense. I just don't trust their quarterback situation over there.
Spoiled tuna.
It's Tua now.
Yeah, I still don't trust.
Spoiled Tua. Spoiled. Yeah. It's spoiled. You can't trust it.
Yeah.
So I got the Bears
You
winning
ain't
now.
gonna tell me.
I
You ain't
also
gonna tell
got
me, yo.
also got the Bears beating New England because I'm not a believer in New England like that. You talking about the team that probably had the easiest fucking schedule in the last 20 years in fucking football. They will have to show me something to actually sit up there and believe that, that they're actually that good. So I got the Bears winning that one, and it's always going to be tough to play the 12th man in Seattle. I got a loss right there. So I got the Bears 2-2 for their next 4. That leaves them at 6-2 for me. All right, so the next 4 games we got up is Tampa, New Orleans, Detroit, and Jacksonville. Crook, tell me what you got.
All right, let's see. Tampa. So Tampa, that one's going to be a battle there. I think that one, Tampa will lose to that one on Tampa.
It's here though.
Oh, that's right. Sunday, yeah, but we don't do good on Sunday nights, man. Like for whatever reason, we just cannot seem to play well on Sunday nights. So just like you were saying with Green Bay, where you need to see it like finally like happen, that Leafs should finally get turned over.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to see us win on Sunday night before I'm going to pick us on the Sunday night game. So we'll drop that one, Tampa. Pick up that New Orleans game, beat the Saints. We lose to Detroit on Thanksgiving. And then since Sunshine cut off all his hair, he's lost all his power. We'll go ahead and beat Jacksonville. So go ahead. Who's next?
Mr. Chicago, while you're over there eating some type of chips. If you want to continue eating, I can go ahead and go with JB.
No, I go. That Tampa Bay game, we win.
Okay.
The New Orleans game, we win.
Okay.
We getting them Detroit bastards back. What? That's at Detroit, the Thanksgiving game?
Yeah.
We're winning that damn Thanksgiving game. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Jacksonville is going to be tougher than we think. Obviously, to Crook's point about Sunshine there. And I really think that, listen, Liam Cohen actually did a better job than I thought he was going to do with that damn Jacksonville team. I did not expect that shit. They were pretty damn good and pretty damn competitive, especially down the stretch. So that's going to be a very competitive game. I can see that being a close one. Let me see. That Miami game, we win it. Who the hell that quarterback? Don't even fucking.
We're not there yet.
Whoa. 4 at a time.
Was that 4? That was 4. Yeah, that was 4.
Nah, you forgot about New Orleans. Your ass
New Orleans.
I said New Orleans. We gonna beat them. I said New Orleans gonna beat them. I said
then 4, then Detroit, then Jacksonville. That's 4.
That's 4.
Right.
Tampa, the Saints.
Detroit, I forgot
about.
I forgot about Tampa. My bad. Yeah, I think
all right, JB.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. So hold on. So Crook, what do you have? What is your record so far at the 12 games?
I had them going 2-2 right here, so we're 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Mr. Chicago, where you got us at? Where you got them at?
I had them going 3-1 right here, so that's 8 and that's 8-4 as well. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead, JB.
Real quick, so I have no faith in Baker versus I mean Baker's not a bad quarterback. I don't have any faith in Todd Bowles coming here beating Ben Johnson. I just don't. I have no faith in the New Orleans Saints, and that'll probably be a game they'll give away for free. So that's 2 wins there. I do feel that we lose on Thanksgiving. And for some reason, the way that Jacksonville played against the Chiefs last year, and they just look like a differently coached team with Liam Cohen. And then, mind you, you have Kevin Thomas is back, but you also lost Travis Etienne. And now we don't know what you're going to do with, what's my man's name from Colorado?
Oh, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, you know how he looked coming off, but that damn Ronnie Bass, that damn Sunshine, I just I don't like him, but I just something's telling me that that's a game that we're not gonna make. So I got 2-2 coming out that. So we are.
You know what? That's fair because there's always one game on the schedule that you lose that you shouldn't have no business losing type of thing. So I mean that's good. That's cool.
Yeah.
So 6-6 for me right now.
Listen, again, Davey and I just said, Liam Cohen is a hell of a lot better than was expected. I didn't expect him to be this good at all, actually.
And what was it, 5 wins to 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
And he's a coordinator for Tampa
same as us. Shit.
Pretty much us, yeah. And so he actually helped resurge Trevor Lawrence's career because Trevor Lawrence was here. He was about a step or two away from being damn backup quarterback at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the Tampa Bay game. I think it's going to be a good one. It's at home. I think we're going to pull that one off. I think Tampa Bay lost some weapons offensively when they lost Mike Evans, which is probably their best wide receiver, even though what's his name from Ohio State and Buka. He did.
Not yet.
He's still a problem, though. He's still a problem. Yeah, I mean, he ain't gonna be no Mike Evans problem.
I think he had got hurt and then he sort of like fell back down to earth.
Yes.
So I got us winning that one. New Orleans came on late last year. They were playing better, but I got us winning that one. That Detroit game, until I see it, I got them beating us. And then Jacksonville, I know you guys hound Jacksonville and Sunshine and Lynn Coleman and all them boys, but they coming to Chicago in fucking December.
Oh, so, man, I didn't realize that shit too. Yeah, it's gonna be cold as hell. Yeah. Let me change that. We winning that game. Sunshine they don't play no goddamn cold weather.
Ain't gonna be no sunshine in December. So
no, it won't. Not at all. Not in the whole month of December. The sun ain't gonna even hit Chicago.
So right now I have them at 9-3.
9-3, yeah, mine as well. Because I changed my Jacksonville prediction. They not coming to Chicago and they goddamn cold beating us.
The next 4 we got up is Miami, Buffalo, Green Bay, and Detroit.
Might as well do 5 because
might as well do all fucking 5. Let's go on here and finish shit.
Yeah, we'll
go wrap that shit up.
Yeah.
So Miami, I think as long as we don't go down there and do any pregame partying too hard, we should be able to beat them because they in tank mode already. They in tank mode to start the season. They're trying to get that 1 pick. So
who the hell is their quarterback? It don't even matter who the hell the quarterback is.
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. They just gave him money over there. He ain't gonna hold up.
And Jeff Hafley, the Green Bay defensive coordinator, is their head coach.
Boy,
that was real stupid.
Damn it.
They gonna win 2 games next year.
They set that black man up for failure. He gave that black man a damn starting position with no goddamn weapons at all besides the running back.
You let Waddle go. That was stupid. Waddle was all you had.
Yeah. So what else you got, Crook?
So win in Miami. DJ Moore's revenge game over there in Buffalo. I think we lose that one. So Green Bay game, we beat them over there at their place. They're going to spoil our Christmas, I think, and beat us here.
Well, no.
So I hope we're wrong, but I just wouldn't be surprised if we switch wins at an opponent's homes there. Then Detroit, we win that game, Detroit, and then we win against Minnesota. So we're sweeping Minnesota, I think, this year and splitting with Detroit and Green Bay. So we finished 11-6, I believe I had it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chicago, what you got?
We beat Miami. I'm very, very concerned about that Buffalo game, man. In Buffalo, it get just as damn thick in snow as it do in Chicago. So
worse.
Josh Allen, that shit is like mountains of damn snow on that damn field. So
yeah, but they're indoors now, right? That's their new stadium, I think they have.
I thought it opened next year.
Yeah, that's next year. That's not the upcoming year. No, they still playing the old one.
No. Wait, hold on. You talking about Buffalo?
I
Yeah,
thought their stadium opens in 2027. It opens this year.
yeah. It's this year.
Their first game, their first home game is week
That's
2.
what I thought.
think they
Who
playing the
got them
Lions.
shit?
Like
They got their damn stadium built before ours, and we've been talking about this shit for the last 3
Wait,
goddamn
but theirs
years.
is not a dome. They still have that wide
Yeah, they
open.
still got.
It
They still
don't
got.
even matter.
Okay.
Why the hell they got them
All right,
thing before we
all
do?
right.
Never mind. We're losing that
All
game.
Yeah.
We ain't losing to no damn green fucks on no damn Christmas. I'm telling you that right. I'm telling you we're not losing that game. We're getting our damn lick back against Detroit ass.
All right.
Yeah, we gonna beat them, and we gonna end the damn season off with a damn dub against them goddamn Vikings. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
So 4-1 to finish the season there for you.
4-1. So what is that? That's I think 9-4.
Only 4 losses. Yeah, you only have 4 losses for them because you
All
already
right,
had
so-
them at 9-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
You
that's
have them
12-5.
13-4.
No, that's 12-5.
You said that 4 losses means 13-4, sir.
No, I added the Buffalo loss. That's one more loss. So that's 12-5.
No, that's the only one you had.
That's
You
the only one
had
you
3
added.
losses.
You took the what's the name loss away.
The Jacksonville loss.
The Jacksonville loss.
Right. That made it 9-4, and then I just added the Buffalo
your
loss.
eyes off, bro.
That made it 9-3 because I'm 9-3.
That made it 9-3.
Oh,
That's 12.
Yeah,
4,
you were 9-3 with foul
12.
going into this.
oh, so we 13-4 then. Fuck it. I'm rolling with it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm rolling with the Cowboys against the goddamn world, JB. God damn it. Don't question me.
You know what? You did it. You did it. All right.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yeah.
I'm double down on that shit.
Hey, go ahead, man. Hey, God bless your ministry, right?
Listen, man. God damn it. Listen, JB, when I tell you I'm a damn doctor, you don't need to see my damn credentials. God damn it. I'm a doctor. Just know that.
Damn. I just was watching a show about that heifer and her lion. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was all on social media, everything.
Yeah.
Listen,
But I know who's exactly who's
enough of
talking.
that.
I want my money back from her.
Right?
Cam Newton needs to get her money back.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Shout out to the real doctors, Dr. Neese, Dr. Kim,
Nick
Dr.
Cannon,
Love.
and she ain't helped do shit. She ain't helped a damn person, but a damn self.
I mean, Dr. Kumar ain't much of a doctor, but at least he still went through the actual shit to get his doctor.
Listen, he just the doctor, just as much a damn doctor is Dr.
Fauci?
Pepper.
Do we like Dr. Fauci? I don't know.
I like Dr. Fauci. I think he was very honest and forthcoming.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked again. Go ahead, JB.
We definitely are. I do feel that we should win the Miami game hands down. We had a little trouble with Malik Willis. If it wasn't for a bad exchange and a stupid play by the running back, maybe we don't win that game. But the element down there, for whatever reason, the Bears go down there and that heat and that partying and that ocean drive just get to them. But I still have us persevering on this one, and I have us beating Miami. Buffalo, it lost. DJ Moore revenge tour. Josh Allen, you can't do nothing with him. We don't have enough pass rush to stop Josh Allen. That's just
the hell don't. I don't have as much faith in this damn defensive line.
We don't have dogs that can bring him down. So
no, we do not.
I do feel we avenge our loss on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Right. I feel that would be a hell of a Christmas present. Right. Unfortunately, I got us losing to Detroit again. They just got our number.
Man, no.
Hey, until proven otherwise, this is my segment. Yeah. Until proven otherwise, that's where I'm going. You got to show me. Yeah. And then Minnesota, this is the game that I said I feel we could lose, because if it doesn't have any implications for us, there's a good chance that we don't play everybody and they lose and they win, or it could mean playoffs for them.
JB, did you not hear what our damn coach said about that? We playing out here. Hey. You guys don't play that shit. You're playing the damn game on the damn schedule.
Hey, sir, I've also seen Tony.
I didn't say it. He said that.
I've seen Tony Dungy say he ain't kicking the Devin Hester in the Super Bowl, and lo and behold, what'd he do?
This ain't Tony Dungy. This is being Devin Dungy.
You're right. Tony Dungy won a Super Bowl. You're right. Thank you for that. So that is
different time.
That's not winning the division.
No, that's 2. That's 3 losses. So that's 3, 6, 9. I have them 9 and 8.
8 and 9. Oof.
No, 9 and 8. 9 and 8.
Just barely. All right.
Damn. That's brutal.
That's maybe third place. That's not making the playoffs.
No, I actually think it'll be second place. I think this division is going to beat up on each other with everybody else. Yeah, that's second place for us.
Like last year.
10 wins is what the division.
I'm not as concerned about Green Bay as y'all are.
Only thing is, I mean, it's second place in our division, but depending on what somebody else or other teams doing in their division, shit, we could be on the outside looking in.
True.
Okay.
Listen, it took a losing season for for somebody to win the damn NFC South. So I mean, hell, we've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah. So I got us winning at Miami. Like I said, as Cook said, they have already in tank mode. They don't really have the personnel or the players to come up. I'm not really worried about that. Party on South Beach, you know what I'm saying, for us fans that's I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson is going to keep a tight ship down there in Miami. At Buffalo, I got that as a loss. It's always tough to play in Buffalo, especially in the elements there. I mean, we're not accustomed to not playing in the elements, but it's Buffalo, and they do pretty good at their crib the late part of the season. Green Bay, I got that as a win. Detroit, Merry Christmas, everyone. Detroit, I also have that as a win. I'm a little skeptical going back and forth with that. And at Minnesota, I'm going to take that one as a loss because depending on what it is, or depending according to my record, you know what I'm saying, we may not even need to win that game at all. So that will leave us with my record. I got us at, I think, 12-5.
12-5, yeah.
Yeah, I would. So I would then flip that Minnesota game, but knowing what we know about Ben Johnson, he's competitive, man. I don't see him sitting players out the whole damn game. Maybe the first half, like after the first half, he may start sitting guys down, but his players want to play. And so if there's any type of implication where we need that game to win, we're playing that game to win. But I can see 12-5 for sure. I can see that.
Now, one thing that we always know about football, and it's the same thing as last year, there's always a game in there or some games in there that you're supposed to win that you lose, and some games that
always the monkey wrench.
You end up winning. So, like I said, this is our way too early schedule predictions for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. We can definitely revisit
all
this.
Season not even done yet.
Season.
We don't know who's getting hurt. God forbid we want to get hurt. We don't know if there's going to be any new additions or anything like that. You know, they may get it to camp, don't like what they see from the pass rush, may add a pass rusher or two. Who knows? May add a receiver or a running back. Who knows? Depending on how things go. That's just how the NFL is. So,
well, we can revisit this after preseason is over, like right the week before the first game, and then we can see where we are with the roster and how we feel about it then.
Yeah. So, hey, I stand in the field for your life in the NFL. We're going to go ahead and get into some shout-outs. I see Unc said 10 wins only.
Yeah.
All right.
Not too fast, my friends. 10 wins only, yeah. I mean, and that's not a bad season.
No, it's not bad.
Not a bad season. I mean, it's just, you expect your
team making the playoffs
to be better than they were last year. And
Well, can I add this though? Just because you don't have the same amount of wins doesn't mean the team is not better.
We're still making the playoffs.
I don't have us not making the playoff. That doesn't make. It's just hell. We got harder competition. We have to look at other teams.
As of right now, we got a harder competition because we thought last year them having the second hardest schedule last year that they would, wouldn't look too
Ben
hard.
Johnson got this team built for this shit now. This coaching staff got this roster built for that. And now that we're 1 year into his system, the continuity is going to show. That chemistry is going to show. Now, obviously, there's going to be some very obvious concerns at left tackle, at defensive line, possibly linebacker. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, is that we're going to have, barring any injuries, one of the best, if not the best secondary in football, without question. We're going to have one of the best high-power offenses in football, without question. We're going to have one of the best, most talented damn quarterbacks in this damn Ben Johnson system, his second year in the system. He going to be one of the best in the damn league.
I'm going to push on you on the secondary next week.
Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna push against on the secondary next week.
I feel you on that on JB on the secondary part. The next two things, I'm like, okay, I can kind of get behind that for sure.
I mean,
listen,
we might be ahead of our skis on that.
But I said, barring injuries, the secondary is going to be something to deal with. Yes, we are.
Got to see it first. Got to see it.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, barring injury, because I think Jalen Johnson is one of the best cornerbacks in football. If he's not injured, Tyler Gordon is definitely one of the best nickels.
If his ass stay on the field, foul.
And you got two young. Yeah, you got two young, instinctive ass safeties back there that both fast, instinctive, good tacklers, pick the ball off, and then it's just that
the Muhammad kid from Texas.
You're gonna get good Tyreek, or you're gonna get fucked up Tyreek, you know. And then
we may not get Tyreek at all. We might get Muhammad back there from Texas. We never know. We got to see what he made of.
And now you're starting two rookies.
Huh?
Now you're starting two rookies if you start Muhammad.
Hey,
we have to wait and see.
You did too. Go ahead, Crook. Kick off the shout outs.
So I want to give a shout out to your guys' White Sox. Good for them for winning the series, you know what I mean? So respect, you know what I mean? Good fought out series. And I look forward to having you guys come over to Wrigley and us getting our lick back. So until then, tip of the cap to y'all fellas. Good for you.
Need some fights in the stands, baby.
Oh yeah.
Man, and shout out to PCA for not letting that girl talk shit to him. She gave it right back to her. So, you know,
it was hilarious.
You know that she said, well, according to her, because they said the reporter left the booth, he left the media booth and went down there and spoke to. According to her, what she said was she wasn't looking to be the victim or whatnot. She sit up there and told him that he sucked. She said she had plans on heckling him anyway, so this shit was all planned for her. Yeah. Now, if she just sit up there and say you suck, and he said, fuck you, bitch. Damn, PCA.
Listen, the funny thing about it is her husband is a Cub fan while she a White Sox fan. So he sat back and let her heckle him and didn't say nothing to her. Like oh, baby, listen, chill out. He right there. Chill out. Like, he could have said something to her.
They said he got into it. He said he stood up for his wife when he said, fuck you, bitch.
Well, obviously, yeah. But I'm saying he could have told her to down the back. Leave that man alone.
But go ahead, Crook.
You know, that's their relationship. They'll figure it out. But so shout out to them real quick. And then I want to give a shout out to you guys for, you know, doing the show and everything coming on. We really do appreciate it. Shout out to our guest as well. Shout out to the Stanley. Is it or the Staley or the Stanley? Staley. Got to get that right. We're planning on first game of the season. Now that we know it is the Panthers, we plan on coming to kick it with y'all. Have some merch there.
Be grab now.
So
we might be going.
Our boy Neon Peacock, you know, we plan on giving some of these shirts, some of the Bears Down shirts, some other shirts like that away to some fans. Do some little how Chicago are you? Answer some little Chicago trivia questions that. I mean, if you're from Chicago, you live in Chicago, these should be like no-brainer questions here. So we want to give this stuff away. We got some koozies as well to give away. So please come check it out.
Show my shirt too, show my Miss Chicago shirt, man. That's a fire-ass shirt, man.
I got to pull it up at the website. That was just a video real quick. Let me see if I have it here. No, I don't. But I got some other koozies. These are some koozies and stuff like that my cousin does. Here's a Frank shirt. So I will get your shirt loaded on here for next time, Mr. Chicago, so the people can kind of check out your shirt. We may have another Mr. Chicago shirt coming. So check out that website, Neon Peacock. If you want to order a shirt before then, by all means, go ahead and do that. But if you want to wait to see if you can get a free one, then you could do that as well. Go to the Staley. Said it right this time. You didn't correct me. to watch that game 1 with us there against the Panthers and watch the Bears welcome in the season with the dub. So if you guys are in the area, please stop by. So, and shout out to T Nick. I know he's out there somewhere, somehow. He said he might make an appearance like Pennywise does sometimes, but you know, I guess not.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
I would kill for some meatloaf right now.
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.
As long as T Nick's paying the bills, you know what I mean. That's all that matters. So shout out to T Nick for doing that and keeping us running over here. So go ahead and pass that down to Mr. Chicago.
Yes, sir, fellas. Always like the pleasure to be on the show, talk Chicago sports and talk Chicago shit with you, brother, man. What a time to be alive, fellas. To see this crosstown inner city classic back competing with two relatively young and talented baseball teams in Chicago, bringing that competitive edge back to Chicago. It's been a while since we've had that classic being as momentous as it was this past weekend. Shout out to my Southsiders. You know, we showed up. I always tell people I'm Chicago everything, but I'm a diehard White Sox fan. My brother used to work for the White Sox. I support the Cubs when they ain't playing the White Sox, right? So I got a couple Cub hats too. So, you know, it's all love. But at the end of the day, if I got to choose between the two, it's going to be the damn White Sox. That's for damn sure. So, but shout out to Chicago in general, man. We're getting back to being a competitive team and competitive city when it comes to sports. Our Bears on up and coming. Obviously, we haven't arrived yet, but we on our way. Seeing what the White Sox and the Cubs are doing as well, we're trending upward. I love to see that, and this hopefully we can see this momentum be sustained. The Chicago Sky. I mean, they just won last night, I think, and hopefully we can see some more competitiveness from them too. So. We looking out, watch some games. I actually watched Angel Reese down here against the Aces last night. What was it, 2 nights ago? It was a pretty good game too. But hopefully this guy pick it up. I don't know what the hell this Bulls is going to do. I just saw Jason Kidd get fired. Jason Kidd is one of my favorite point guards of all time. He was a damn good coach for the Mavs. The Mavs stupid. I would love for him to come to Chicago and coach our damn team because his basketball.
Wasn't he on our roster before, like on our short list?
I don't remember that. I don't know.
He was on our short list before. One time we wanted to get him, and then we just stopped talking to him.
Okay, but yeah, even still, the man just went to the damn finals 2 years ago with Luka and an inconsistent and hurt Kyrie Irving. And then when they traded away the damn franchise damn player and brought over Anthony Davis injury prone ass, what more can you do with that roster when you can't stay on the damn court? So he did what he could do with what he had. So this kid has one of the greatest basketball minds in the history of this sport, from a player and a coach perspective. So I would love to have him as our coach. I think he'll be a damn good coach, and he can actually develop talent. So we'll see what happens with the damn Bulls now that they already got the front office guys already addressed. But again, waiting to see what this roster going to look like with this Bears team. Hopefully, we'll see by the time preseason roll around what we're going to look like. But above all else, also, let me give a shout out to my kids. Unlike y'all up there, my kids are out of school now. The school year is over with down here tomorrow. So they get a half day of school tomorrow. So listen, summer starts early for us down here in the South. So I'm definitely looking forward to these damn vacation trips that I already booked and paid for. So yeah, man, I need these damn vacations. I'm tired as hell. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. But above all else, fellas, Chicago against the damn world, man. The Chicago spirit of sports is coming back. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Let's hopefully keep this shit going, man. Chicago against the damn world.
JB?
Right. First and foremost, thank you to you fellas. You know what Tuesdays mean to me. Love this podcast. Love being on the show. Love our guests. Shout out to Coach Moore. Shout out King High School girl flag football team. Looking for great things like Mr. Chicago said. Anything coming out of Chicago, that's positive and great. We're going to support, we're going to root for, we're going to cheer for. So shout out to him and his program. I just wanted to be like as pro positivity as we can. School is coming to an end. Summer is here. Please find something creative and positive to do. Let's not be in the streets acting a fool. Let's not be in the streets just doing what the stigma states that we have done in the past. This could be a great summer because we have a lot of positivity going on with our sports teams. The Obama Library is opening on Juneteenth.
Yes. Juneteenth.
That's something very, very positive. They have basketball courts, they have museums, they have dining areas, they have places where you can rent out to show views of the city. Like, let's just get out and make Chicago great again, man. It's been a while since we had a lot of just positivity, not just on sports, but just for Chicago, period.
Absolutely.
So, football is an option. So
correct.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay safe up there, man.
Stay safe and enjoy some of the positivity that Chicago has to offer. Plus, you know, when we win,
know where your kids are up there. Know where your damn kids are at all.
Get them involved. Get them in some of these sports. Get them in some of these camps.
Yeah.
You know. I also want to say special shout out to T Nick because he was able to reach out to Coach Moore. Because if it wasn't for this platform, maybe Coach Moore doesn't get the notoriety and recognition for those girls. So that's always a good thing. Shout out to T Nick for that. And then, you know, just getting ready to go through the chat. But before I'm gonna do something slightly in reverse, I want to give a shout out to my pops. Yesterday was his birthday. Today is him and my mother's anniversary. So I want to shout them out on their anniversary, their marriage, and just continue going. They showed me the right way and how to make it work. So I just, you know, happy anniversary to you guys. I love you both. Let's jump into the chat. Shout out first and foremost to Ant Stewart, who came in early and often. He is part of the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Shout out to Janet Dominguez, Mrs. Crook. We appreciate you, Janet. Shout out to Bot Ricks. Everybody falling off. Shout out to Bot Ricks, our platform that gets our streaming across. Shout out to Frank the Tank, who was not able to be here in person, but was in the back trying to, you know, keep our tariffs low and keep commerce still coming in. So shout out to Frank the Tank. Shout out to Good, Better, Best BJ. Shout out to Unc Lorenzo Clemens. Shout out to Chicago Clubhouse Bears fan. Shout out to Al Bundy. Shout out to Seth Rollins Bears Down. Shout out to TTNL Runaway and FGB Bear Down. I'm sorry. F Green Bay 18. I appreciate the love and you all coming to the defense when stupid people say stupid stuff on their shows. So I appreciate you guys for that. Love always. Keep it going. Shout out to Roma Duze's dad for chiming in. Benjamin Williams, thank you for chiming in. Sivius R. Dixon, my mans, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Leah and Logan, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate the love. Stay tuned live 2020. We appreciate the love. Thank you for chiming in. Dark Spectre 16. Thank you, Dark Spectre, one of our P1s. We appreciate you chiming in. Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1s, came in the 9 o'clock hour. Thank you, Jeanette Johnson, for chiming in. And last but not least, shout out to any family, friends that we all have out there. Just because you have the view button on and you're not commenting in the chat, we will take that. But you know what you officially are known as?
L for love. Good times.
You're officially a lurker, and that's okay because we appreciate any views, any commentary that we have. I appreciate you, Dark Spectre. Yes, appreciate it. And then, you know, just shout out to all Chicago teams right now because all the teams right now, with the exception of the Bulls, seem to be trending up. And that's always something that we can, you know, hang our hats on to look forward to because when Chicago is good, it seems that the world is better. I don't know why that happens. It just is. And last but not least, Shout out to SB. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Cam and everybody, my sons. And shout out to the one person that we know that's watching if we don't have anybody else watching. The podcast mom, most affectionately known as Miss Sandra Bynum Holmes. Happy anniversary again. Love you, lady.
Yes. Hey, great shout outs, great shout outs. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Remember, it costs absolutely nothing to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Just like and subscribe. You know, tell your mama, tell your pa, tell your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your best friend, whether it be male or female. Hell, tell your neighbor, tell the pimp on the corner, tell the hoe walking the street. Tell them all to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. All right. Hey, the chat was lit tonight. We'd like to thank you all for commenting on the chat, for engaging with us. We love it every single week. You don't know how much we appreciate it. Shout out to our boy Daniel Moore, better known as D-Son, for coming in and dropping that knowledge on a sport that's taking the world by storm right now, which is female flag football. Will be an Olympic sport in 2028. Best of luck to him and his girls over there at King Prep that will be going to Ohio to battle for national champions. Hey, prayers up to you guys. Bring home that ring. Bring it home one time for the shot. You know, we love everything that shot. Represent. I want to give a shout out to you, brothers, the super producer in the back, the Crooked Commish, my boy JB, Mr. Chicago. Give a shout out to T Nick who chimed in for a split second. Shout out to the whole entire Chicago Clubhouse network. Shout out to all of them, Easy, Jay, the Women's Cut. Shout out to Chef and Stewart. You know, our boy Crazy Ace over there serving in Korea. Shout out to him as well. Shout out to them all. Chicago Clubhouse Network, baby. This is what we do. Want to give a shout out to the kiddies.
Yeah.
Out to them, all my babies that's out of town, my babies that's here with me. Want to give a special shout out. Well, before I get that shout out, I want to also send once again my prayers up to Rakia Jackson of the Chicago Sky, who tore her ACL. Found that out today. Unfortunate situation, and it's like I said, just untimely.
Yeah.
Chicago Sky 3-1 in the season. They just lost their best, possibly their best player, damn sure leading scorer on the team. Rakia Jackson, man, that's a big loss to him right there. You know, a young lady that's finding her way in the league, on her way to high. She has star potential. Just unfortunately got hurt. I don't see why the damn Sky organization couldn't keep Angel Reese too and still add her, because it wasn't like they gave up anything to get Angel Reese. They could have got her as well and brung in Skylar, who would have brung some of that much needed veteran presence in the locker room. But hey, they've been fucking up for years anyway. So
listen, also give a shout out to the show, The Shot, which is coming up this Friday, going into their last season of The Shot. Man, I can't wait to see it, man. This is one of the best shows out. I hate that it's gonna be the series finale. This has been a damn good show so far, but definitely give a shout out to Lena Wraith, who's the creator of The Shot. She's from the crib too, so much love to her for the work that she's doing with telling a real Chicago story. I appreciate someone from Chicago telling our story. You ain't from Chicago, you can't talk about Chicago. That's point blank period. So much love to her for that.
Shout out to the Shy final season finale. Well, I should say, just the finale. You know, there's no more Shy after this season. So
yeah,
shout out to them as well. Shout out to all the Chicago sports teams. Shout out to the White Sox beating those Cubs, baby. Shout out to them beating those entitled ass
Northerners.
Fun baby
And
and
Northerners.
Northerners.
All right, that's enough of that shit. Now, okay, now come on,
Yeah.
come on. I was nice back for a minute now. Like, come on.
Oh, no. You was gonna rub it in our damn face, Crook. So we got to give it back to you right now, man.
No. You can't assume shit, and then you wait until the next series. God damn it.
As a wise man once told me, the Chicago White Sox is for those blue collar workers. The Chicago Cubs are for those white collar workers.
Yep.
Southside.
Southside all day, man. All day.
Guess who at work during the day? Those blue collar people. We at work, busting ass, doing what it is to provide. We ain't trust fund babies. You know, we ain't got my daddies out there, super rich. You know, let's go and get
Ridgeville out there with your own damn building and shit. We ain't got all that.
At 1 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon. So,
Y'all killing me with this.
Go Sox, go. Goddamn, see you some bitches in August or when the fuck.
Let's go, baby.
Chicago against the ass Wrigley Field. Anyway, and also my final shout out. Oh, shout out to my baby boy, Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. Shout out to him as well. I heard him up there crying. I ain't heard him in a minute, so I'm hoping his ass sleep because I don't feel like dealing with him. And I don't.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. I hope my son up there sleeping. He ain't up there terrorizing everybody.
Also want to give a shout out to the most beautiful woman in the world, my wife. Give a shout out to her. Baby. Celebrated our first year anniversary yesterday. So want to give a shout out to her. Talked about our forever plan. Can't wait to celebrate many more with you, baby. We in this shit for life. God damn, Crook be hate. That's what you should have said when y'all won that goddamn second game for that first game. Stop the cap, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to her, love her. And other than that, for JB, Mr. Chicago, the super producer in the back, the crooked commish with his hating ass. I'm your boy Foul. And for the city of Chicago and the Chicago Clubhouse Network, guess what, people? We out.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Chicago gets the world.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
Boy, lamb do taste good. Didn't them Cubs taste good?
Yeah. At the mouth sauce on it.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Go home.
Good night, Morocco.